If you've been a Day 1 subscriber to Get Offset, that likely means you found this channel through my demo of the Squier Classic 5 Starcaster, or one of my many videos of me modding it. Well, I'm excited to show off my second ever Starcaster, the Fender Tom DeLonge Signature Starcaster, so let's talk about it. Welcome to Get Offset. My name is Emily, and when you smile, I melt inside. If you would, please give this video a like and a comment, and maybe even subscribe. Thanks in advance. This isn't a sponsored video. I actually bought this from Fender, albeit with an artist discount. Just to get started with, I guess I just want to say I was never a huge Blink fan, but I am definitely the right age to feel nostalgic about Blink-182. I grew up hearing their songs everywhere, from the school bus to the mall to MTV's TRL, and two of those three things dated me a lot, I'm pretty sure. But I didn't exactly follow them, so their instruments weren't really iconic to me. But those who know. Last year, Fender released their first Tom DeLonge signature of the 2020s, a single pickup Strat with a Seymour Duncan Invader in the bridge. The Starcaster, the Tom DeLonge Starcaster, also has a single pickup, this time a Duncan Custom, which is a classic of theirs. It's billed as an overwound PAF type of humbucker that's recommended for rock, blues, and metal. No tone knob on this guy, just the one volume, and we'll talk about that in a second. The Tom DeLonge Starcaster comes in 4 colors, and though I really wanted pink, I ended up getting gold. A lot of the colors are already back ordered, but I do love that there are multiple color options. By the way, I will have links to buy these on Sweetwater and probably Reverb in the video description, but it may be a get a notification situation or pre-order situation for Sweetwater depending on the color. As of filming, blue and gold are fairly readily available, but pink and white are on pre-order. I wonder if that has to do with the hardware, since those two colors both have really nice looking black hardware. And I gotta be honest, I think that would really pop, especially with that pickup. So the big complaint about this guitar from, the people who are talking about it online is the price, which was also a big complaint with the Strat. I heard that the Strats might have had a little bit of inconsistency with the build quality, so that's something we'll look for with regards to this Starcaster. But yeah, these are around $1,200 if you round up. They're made in Indonesia. By the way, that's $100 less than the Strat, which was pretty immediately sold out everywhere when it was released. And folks are saying, by the way, that they're made at the same factory as Squiers. I should say that these Tom DeLonge Signature Starcasters are made at the same factory as the Squiers, and people are saying that like it's a dig. I mean, I don't know. I found Squier quality to be generally more consistent in recent years. That being said, I've seen and played some really great Fenders lately. I've also played and demoed some Squiers that could have used a little bit of work, but I mean, I don't think $1,200 is too much to pay for a Fender, but some people definitely believe that single pickup guitars should be cheaper than dual pickup options. Eye of the beholder, ear of the attender, I don't know. As for other specs, we are looking at a 12-inch radius on a rosewood fingerboard. I believe the other Starcasters are 9.5 inches, so this is a bit flatter. It has a C-shaped neck, a single volume knob with a treble bleed circuit, locking tuners, a stop tailpiece, and a custom neck plate, which you can see there. Let me get that. Nice. Other than the single pickup and single knob, this differs from the current Starcaster array with regards to the headstock. The normal Starcaster headstock is, well, it has a love it or hate it energy surrounding it. I've heard people call it a paddle. The Tom DeLonge has a fat Fender headstock, which I've also seen people complain about, so you can't please them all. Well, that's pretty much it. We can play it for a little bit, and then we can talk about my first thoughts. So over here, I have the Silktone Overdrive Plus and reverb via the UA Golden. I'm playing through the Marla Amplification S10B into a Sennheiser 906. We'll start with cleans and get to dirty tones when we get there. This is normally where I would switch pickups, but there's not another pickup to switch to. Maybe play some different styles. I find this pickup to be really responsive and quite dynamic, which I wasn't really expecting when you think about like an overwound humbucker. Yeah, but let's add some gain from the silk tone. Let's see. It's really driving that pedal, huh? Turning off that bass contour, and yeah, let's just keep the bass contour off for a second. Let's change that clipping option to be a little less compressed, maybe. If you know, you know. Let's, oh, was that on? I didn't even realize that the secondary gain level was on the silk tone, but that does explain a lot. right, maybe do the raw. Can be louder. Let's talk a little bit about the construction while we're here. I'm sure you all want to know, what are the flaws with this guitar? Everybody wants the dish, everybody wants to know what sucks about it. And I gotta be honest, I don't have a lot of notes. To be clear, I've only had this for a little bit. I'm sorry for the cat hair that's on it, but I was hanging out with my cat. The action out of the box felt really good. The intonation out of the box was close. I had to do a little bit of top off stuff here and there. The fretwork, smooth rolled fret edges. The frets themselves seem pretty well rounded. The locking tuners are great. I like that. I think it looks really, really sharp. I love the neck, frankly. Really, really love the neck. The contrast with it and the gold, I think, is really hot. The complaint aesthetically I have is I really, really wish the F-holes were bound like the edges there. I think that would really, really sell this in a lot of ways. Obviously, with one pickup, you probably are going to want to rely maybe a little bit more on EQ if you don't just want to play like pop punk, but that's why I use the Silk Tone Overdrive, because I feel like it has some tone shaping capabilities, and with an EQ pedal I think you could get a lot more out of this. That being said, this is a pop punk machine. Clearly it feels, this one especially, obviously I can't speak for all of them, nobody can, but this feels really, really well constructed. The pickup I think was a good choice. It sounds really great. I do wish it had like coil tapping or something. That's easy enough to install, but I think we all know that working on wiring with F-holes is not everybody's favorite thing. Just make sure you have some fishing wire if you want to switch that pot out for one that has push-pull or push-push capabilities, if you want to split a humbucker. But yeah, I'm sorry. I'm sure you all were hoping for notes and hoping for dish, especially because I paid for this and I didn't, get it for free. Is it worth $1,200? That's completely up to you. I do know that some people will struggle with justifying a single pickup in a $1,200 guitar. I think it's hot. I like it a lot. Again, it feels good. It's pretty lightweight. It has a center block, so it's not fully hollow body. And if you liked this video, please consider checking out one of the other videos. There's a few on screen, probably over here and over there. You can subscribe and all of that. Affiliate links in the video description. That's a great way to support the channel, doing things that, let's be honest with ourselves and each other, we were probably going to do anyway. Well, thanks for watching. Thanks for understanding. Until next time, my name is Emily. Goodbye.